What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another live stream. We are back here up on the claim, up on the mountain, right here, Forestry Empire. But except today we have to deal with all this snow. I've been just going around trying to get some of the stuff cleared out, trying to clear out roads and stuff. But pretty much we have to come through here, move a little bit more snow, then we can start bringing wood down. I've been up above, bunching, getting some trees down, but we also still have a couple roads we got to clear out and stuff like that. So today should be interesting. We're gonna do some winter logging. I did get these tower lights. Let's see about setting these things up, keeping the old truck warm. It's cold out today. What's up, everybody in chat? We got Tommy Powers, Thumper, welcome guys, and we got Corp. What's up, Corp? How you doing, bud? That's some logging, just the way you like it. Yeah, so I was thinking about just like maybe towing these up here and maybe setting these up. It's kind of dark out. We're supposed to be getting some more snow. Low of 16 today. So we're seeing about getting some more light on the situation up here. I do have two of these, so we'll see how we can place them. I might just leave one on the truck and then move it as we need. Yeah, I appreciate you guys being here ready for sure. We're gonna take those trees out that are alongside the road there. Maybe this first one we could like bring up into here. I guess it's not too dark over here, I feel like. Oh, OT's doing good, buddy. Just doing some logging. Yeah, refresh my page here real quick. I did adjust a couple settings on Streamlabs, so hopefully everything will be looking a lot better tonight. Last night was a little laggy, but as I suspected when I did the update, all the settings changed. So I hope I can run this without, see, unfold, without it being hooked up. I hope it can just run all by itself. Just checking some stuff. So let's see, how do we do this? Here's something that we can. Oh, I never noticed that I could raise and lower the suspension on this truck. That's actually pretty sick. How do we... hold. Yeah, I wonder if we just drop it. I forgot how to raise it up though. There was a button for all that. Oh, is that it? Yeah. All right, so you do have to be hooked up to it. Oh, there it goes. Okay. And there, I do remember there being like, okay, there we go. So that's that one. That's cool. And then this one must be this, no, it's that. All right, so how do we switch to the other lights? Oh, okay, there we go. Oh, but that's like double bound there, I see. At least with this one, we can move this over here. Hey, Jessica Berry, welcome in, welcome in. I haven't seen you for a bit. What's up, Doc? How you doing, bud? So can we just leave this here? Good. Okay, good. I'm not sure how much that's really helping. We can't go grab the other one, though. Yeah, we got a little bit more roads to clear. Also, the truck is down at the mill, too. It's kind of stuck back in there, so we do have to, like, plow our way back down there. Hey, Dewey, welcome. Yeah, welcome in, everybody. All right, now that I kind of know how to set one of these up, it's been a minute. I've done it before, but it's been a long time. Yeah, I didn't ever notice that you could raise and lower that. It's pretty sick. Hope y'all have been doing well. I know it's been a minute. Oh yeah, we are. Everybody's been doing good. I hope you're also doing well. What's up, Devic? Timbo, what's up, brother? Thumper, are you all done getting your hair did? Your hair did? Thumper had her hair appointment today. Hopefully that's all done, and hopefully everything went well with that. Maybe if I just like park this one back in here. All right, I gotta remember what was it too. That was that. Okay, okay. Oh, I mean, hopefully all that went well, Dewey. Damn. It's never an easy one. Can we like turn the whole thing? Yeah, maybe turn it all the way around though. How did we turn it on? Oh, to unfold it, right? There it goes. Alright, we'll just shut that down. We can just leave that here. Probably gonna move the buncher back up. I'll like walk it up. Yeah, I do want to just walk it back in there. Yeah, we were over here getting some wood laid down earlier, just for a bit. Oh, you're still there? Damn. I know, I didn't know you were going to work today. I thought you were actually just going to go do that today. 'Cause I knew it was going to take a minute, but you've been there for all day. So many comments, so much control. Huh? What, am I missing a bunch? I did miss Corp though. You said you have two D8 H's 3D printed and 187 scale here now to paint them up. Nice, that's cool. Yeah, hopefully you're doing well, Corp. I'm glad you're able to come hang out. Hopefully you're still hanging. It's always good having you here, buddy. Corp loves the log and stuff. It was fun doing some farming yesterday. Hopefully the stream looks a lot better. 4 hours so far, damn. Well, as long as it gets done, you know, and you like it, right? You don't go do that very often, so I just hope you're enjoying it. That's all. That's funny. I meant to just walk this back here, and I just started cutting. One of those stupid trees that always falls through. Probably just gonna leave this right here for now. I just want to finish clearing out that our kind of landing down there. We have to still clear out some snow. Just leave that there. Yeah, like this whole area right here. I want to clear out this real quick, but we have our tractor that we acquired. Good old Deutz. Yeah, I've been working on clearing these roads. I also have a truck too. It's over here. We'll get that warmed up here. We've been plowing the roads and salting everything with this, but we're almost down to the sawmill. It's almost there, and then we'll probably make our way back to clear out a little bit more. Oh, your friend is there with you too? That's cool. You love getting pampered? Hell yeah. You ever watch The Wizard of Oz when the lion got his makeover? Yeah. I guess we could just finish pushing this there real quick. Yeah, I've been trying to get some of the snow. I'm gonna back up real quick just because I didn't salt right there. Hopefully it helps melt. We're supposed to be getting more snow here in just a bit. We're gonna try to keep the snow out of here. Now we'll do a pass and then we'll do another, you know, another run on the way back. Did I even? Oh, it's funny because I came into here, which is fine, but the road is actually over there. Yeah, where does it cut over? Like right here? Oh. Hey, you love this truck? Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, this is Doc's baby. Where does it cuts over? Like right here, right? I think so, anyways. We'll find out. Oh. Hopefully I'm running this right. Up to your standards. I was like, why is it not the mill right there when I went into that direction? Oh, the other plow works better, the bigger one? I could swap those out. That's the one I almost got. There's the truck. Let me turn that off for a sec. I could get the other one. I have to drop that off first, so. I did have it facing like this way, but the snow is like piling up like crazy. Oh, that's just gonna fall right to the floor, no big deal. I'm just gonna move this one over here for a minute. And then I'll get I'll just place the store back here. Yeah, I'll need the wing too. Yeah, I need to get that it's right there. Yeah, you're talking about this one, right? Or yeah, because that's the wing. Talking about this one. That's the one I was gonna get. Buy it. Oh, that's kind of expensive. Huh? We'll lease it. We're not doing too much now. We'll just borrow it. You really need that plow trailer. The Iowa dot. It has for 4 lanes. Damn, really? You couldn't even drive that thing over here. It's cool how it just falls right through the thing, though. It didn't do that earlier when I hooked up. I'm not sure what's going on. Let's see if I can just pick this up and put it over here instead. Why is it doing that? That's very strange. It has like no collision now. What? Maybe I'll just get rid of that. I'm just gonna throw it over here with this other part of this one and then get another one. Maybe the other one won't do that. Freaking weird though, huh? Oh yeah, just reset it. That's a good idea. I knew that. I was testing you. Just testing you. Good idea. Good idea. Let's see if I can, as soon as I set it back down, it's going to fall back there. I doubt it, though. It was fine last time. Oh, it kind of did. But it hooked up. We're good. We're good. Do you run on the front one? Do you run it? Oh, that's that. I guess that the front one doesn't turn, huh? Is that just how it's just that direction, right? So do you just go like this, then? Which is good, because that's the direction we want to go anyways. Push the snow the other way. Oh, we're not salted. We're on salt. Yeah, this truck is nice, though. I do like it. Toggle tow plow is sweet. Did I say goggle? Google? Goggle? Did I really say goggle, or did I say Google? No, I'm not stoned. I'll Google it later. I'll check it out. Yeah, this other front plow works way better than the other one. There's a lot of snow up on this side now. But it does work a whole lot better. Never put salt on gravel. Why is that? What happens if you put salt on gravel? The thing is, this isn't gravel, this is like paved. Yes, sir, now get to work. I know, I already did a lot of it. I did a whole bunch of this road already. Because then we have to get the truck back. But this truck, I couldn't take it up our main trail to get up to our loading zone up there, so... Oh, it won't freeze? But isn't that... You don't want it to freeze, do you? But you just wanted to melt? Man, this front plow works a million times better than the other one. I was going to get this one at first, and only by itself, and I'm like, no, I want the wing too. I'm like, yeah, let me just get the wing in the other one. It just scoops the snow up way better on that one. Yeah, so I have the tractor with the other plow. So we'll take this all the way back to our driveway to go up, and then we'll use the tractor to finish clearing out that spot. Actually, I think we're on our way back up the road over there. And then we'll finish clearing out our processing and loading area there. Then we'll start getting some wood brought over. Hopefully the stream is looking better tonight. Oh, just because I'm an Oregonian doesn't mean I plow the roads. We don't really get snow here. We don't have to, I don't... man, back when I was a kid, we used to shovel driveways and stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna see about pushing a little bit out of there. But yeah, we don't really get snow. Not like we used to. When it snows up in the mountains, we got a really good... the ODOT crew over here does a really good job. This truck gets nice and dirty fast, huh? Did you just call him Oregon? Who's in Oregon? Oregonians? Oop. Yeah, all this should be fine. We already came through here. Pushing some of that back a little bit. So this will probably stay right here for now. It's supposed to start snowing again. And then just up the mountain here, we have our tractor, which is Keith's Deutz. I didn't have the horns on it, but I do have the lights and stuff, and not full 3,000 horsepower. It has like 500 horsepower or something. I figured it's perfect for doing this. How's Chef Tata doing? Long time no talk, now it's snowing. That hasn't been too long. I made it snow. I sped it up just to do some snow logging. It's always fun to have a little extra challenge, you know. salt water gets into it and it stays spongy. Yeah, I don't know any of that stuff. Doesn't it just? We don't have to shovel rain out here. It just kind of washes away. Yeah, when I was a kid though, we used to shovel driveways and stuff every season to get a little extra money. Now it doesn't even get enough snow to do that. Watch, one year we're just gonna get like 12 feet of snow like California did. What was that, a year or two ago, whatever? But this little snow blower doesn't work too bad though. This runs kind of slow, but what are you gonna do? We're almost back up on top anyways. But if you aim it all the way up in the air, just the snow will just disappear. Like if you aim it on the ground, you can see the snow piling up over there. You like blow it around, you know. But if you aim it straight up in the air, it just disappears. It doesn't go anywhere. They got 8 last week, California did. I guess I'm not too worried about the truck. We should have enough room. I also moved over the whole thing. Remember last time? Oh, we do have to clear out some of this. You remember last time when I was processing, like the trees were coming down, but the trees were kind of sitting up on the drive slope coming down, and they were kind of binding up on the slope. So I moved over like maybe like the whole width of the cat there. So the truck was kind of pulling in right where the cat's sitting. And now we're gonna have the truck kind of, I might even have to move that fence over a bit. But we're definitely gonna keep the fence. I know how much Doc loves the fence and the bridge and all that. So we gotta keep the safety fences. I think he would get upset if we took those away. Oh, and this has like yeah, I guess if we need a light, we could just use this for light, because this thing has like some of the brightest lights. Oh yeah, 23 people are here already. It's awesome. Yeah, once we have like this area cleared out here, we're gonna start bringing some trees down. We still gotta get some loads sold tonight, right? See if we can't get some loads before this starts snowing on us all over again. Oh, is it because it's because the bridge is there? I can't get that snow out of there. That's pretty funny. But we don't really need too much snow out of here. Those skidders will go right through the snow, no problem. More about like, you know, our cutting area right here. Which probably wouldn't be too bad either, but we'll just get it nice and flattened out right here. Back to how we're supposed to be, then we'll start bringing some wood. You guys ready for some load guesses tonight? Oh, there's one of those right there, huh? Who put that right there? I threw some new gravel down right here too. But we'll be hanging on to this tractor. I like this one. I think I just leased it. I didn't want to spend that much money on a tractor. You know, we'll keep on making money as we go. But I do want to buy some land. We have 742,000. So all the stuff that I did. All right, that should be good. All the stuff I did get for the snow, I just leased it all. Getting stuck right there. All right, let's just park this over here. Should be out of the way. Yeah, I will keep the lights on, and I'll also turn it just a bit here so we get a little bit more light on our work area. It's like, it's such a good light. It's not even the bright one either, is it? Yeah, there we go. All right, so let's go up here and we'll hook up some logs and start kind of pulling wood out of this area. Yeah, a bunch of good money trees right here, huh? Start us off with some pretty good material, actually. All right. Yeah, these skidders don't care about the snow. Yeah, I just thought doing some like winter logging would be kind of fun. We haven't done that for a minute. Takes a little bit to get kind of reset back up and get the snow out of the way. I did work on it quite a bit. Just kind of get all the roads how they are. So we should be like, so I moved everything up a bit. Because you remember the processor was like, you know, like a whole space over. So hopefully there's enough room to swing everything around right there. Could be pretty good, actually. We'll go grab another Twitch real quick. What's up, Brennan Stanley? How you doing, buddy? How's Brennan doing? Or Stanley, right? We just call you Stanley. How you been, bud? How's everything looking tonight, you guys? Is it looking better? I know I asked that earlier. I'm not sure if anybody ever... Nobody's saying it's laggy, right? So if like, it's like, you know, no answer is usually a good answer. Like, how did that turn out? You know, it's like, usually when you hear nothing, there was like nothing to respond about because they didn't even think about it. It's like, because it's good, you know? That's how it is kind of at the shop. Like, so, how was the job? Sometimes we don't hear shit, but then the next thing we hear is like, can you guys do more of that for us? Which that's what you're supposed to hear, right? If you're hearing something, it's usually not a good thing, but I don't know, we get good praises a lot of the time, but it's just like one of those things, like when you ask, like, so what happened with that job? Very often it's like I didn't hear anything at all. Oh yeah, 39 people. What up? What up, everybody? See if we can't have a crazy turnout like last night. Yeah, last night was pretty wild. All right, we just got to see what we're at here. And we're at 7s. Okay, we should have enough room. Gonna move this guy over just a bit here. But that's really not out of the way. This is actually... We should have this much room between, so that's kind of where I want to start. So this actually needs to get moved over. I'll have a little bit more room. But this should be like loading right here in front of me, probably about there. And I got rid of just all the ends from last time, but I do actually want to get a load of those down to that. There's that sawmill down there at the bottom, and there's that firewood production down there. It'd be nice to get a load of those going down there since we're sticking to this map for a while. I don't really want any of this. Whoa. Did I really fling that tree all the way out like that? That's dangerous. That's great. Oh, I still had that tree. Oh, I must have re-grabbed it. Huh, that's something. I'll just throw it right here for now. All right, let me get this one out of the way so I can actually see what's going on here. Because I just made a mess out of this. Jeez, what were we getting stuck on? Let me investigate real quick. Couldn't have been anything I was getting stuck on right there. Maybe I just had it kind of down by those little bump stumps now. We've moved down, so it's got to deal with, you know, the other parts of moving. Like all that stuff not being lined up like it should. Let's see here. Rid of some of this shit so we can see what we're doing. Might just keep all the ends on a pile like that and just take the skidder out and around. I think I'll still be able to get the pile close enough on this side. Oh, what up, Rob? Hell yeah, fucking member for 18 or for 14 months. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, buddy. How's Rabid Rob doing? Make sure you guys follow Rabid Rob if you're not. What up? What up, bro? Oh, we got 56 people here now too. Damn. The turnouts for a lot of people on YouTube have been like really good. I think even like Rooster earlier hit like 100. All these safety fences are in my way on this side. I gotta like kind of tighten up this end again because that is what we were snagging up over there too. Having it closer to us last time, it wasn't really in our way, but now it's like got that distance away. Now it's kind of in the way. How have I been? I've been doing good, man. Just been streaming. We did some dairy farming last night. It was good. Back on some logging. Now we're doing some winter logging. You know how that goes. A little slippery out. A little cold out. We're supposed to get hit with some more snow here really soon too. Yeah, these skidders don't care about the snow. They'll go right through it. Oh, thank you, Thumper. There's Rapid Rob's link. Come on, you like the fences. Don't lie. You love it. You love the fences. I didn't like the fences even that much until you said you don't like them, and then that made me like them. Because you didn't like them, so I like it. Welcome back, Stanley. What's up with the bridge? Don't worry about the bridge. I like the bridge. So if you're like, you know, it was just for fun, just whatever. Because it was, I already had this going down here. It was already kind of like sloped down, you know, already. I was like, you know, why not throw a bridge across there? But you could kind of like, you know, if say the operation was going right. You could like go up here and like the skidder, you won't be in the way of the skidder path, you know? But you can like kind of just go over on this, go around it, I guess. I don't know. You could drive over it. That's what it's for. This map is the Palatinate Forest, or Palatinate, whatever the hell this one's called. Palatinate, I think that's how you say it. Exactly, Timbo, exactly. He said, Doc, those are to keep the equipment from sliding over the edge. Those safety fences, those super strong safety fences. On this game, they would keep your equipment from sliding down. That checks out. In real life, no. So in real life, they don't belong there. On Farm Sim, they definitely belong there. Is that what that was for? Everyone knows plastic orange snow fence makes everything safer. Exactly. That's just a known thing, right? It's just facts. And they like could barely clear it too. I thought that was also fun. I was like, you know, nothing else is gonna be really going into here except for that. And like when I put it up there, I was like, I hope that fits. It looked so close. And I didn't change it at all. I just drove under it and it worked. So there it stayed. Yeah, welcome in everybody. 81 people here now. I haven't noticed everybody's live streams being busy, but everybody that's been doing Farm Sim, I've noticed that Farm Sim has had a lot of people that have been getting views. Other people that have been streaming other games, other than Farm Sim, I haven't been seeing that many views unless you're like, you know, Big Frosty, who gets like a bunch of people no matter what he's playing. But not everybody gets all the views, but everybody that I've been seeing that's been getting a lot of views recently has been from Farm Sim, which that's kind of cool. Farm Sim's taking over, or taking forever to load. Are you like trying to load a map, or what are you trying to do? Maybe you got to update something. Doc, is the stream looking better tonight? All my settings on Streamlabs all were back to like default. I went back through and adjusted everything back to how I had it before the update, and I hope that fixed it. Just pad in the game. Not sure what you mean. Other than the fences, I knew you were gonna say that. Well, that's good. That's the least of my worries. It has to update every time. What do you have it through Giants, or do you have it through Steam? Who do you have Farm Sim through? Maybe just like run as admin or something on there and let it run and see if there's any more actual updates, or uninstall it and reinstall it, something, because that's not normal. Yeah, I'll just keep on putting all these small pieces just right here. I'll work on getting a little pile of those going. Maybe we could run some of those down to the productions. Eventually I'm gonna get a wood chipper and it's gonna sit right here. We'll do wood chipping too, but for now I just want to get a little bit of wood down to those productions. That way we can get some of that stuff rolling. Giants, your phone is being weird. What farm sim are you talking about? Is it? What are you on? Are you playing on your phone? Or are you on PC or console? What's going on here? I'm confused. It doesn't take a lot to get me confused, but I am confused. Dude, 100 people here already watching? Sheesh. What's up, everybody? I appreciate it. And we did have quite a few new subscribers last night. It wasn't only one out of all those showed last night. It was Igor. I know some people have it blocked where it doesn't show if you subscribe or not. But we got a nice little chunk of subscribers last night. I appreciate anybody who's new who subscribed last night that I didn't get to or didn't say hello to. I want to say welcome. Oh, okay. FS25 on PC, you're watching on your phone. Gotcha. I appreciate the hearts there. I like this texture of this gravel. I wasn't sure how it was going to look. Looks pretty good. Just wanted something a little bit more like rockier texture underneath our stuff there. Look at that bridge, right in my view. I would get rid of it, but because I don't want to use it. I just thought it was kind of fun to throw in there. Since it's there now and Doc hates it, I'm probably gonna leave it. We should go grab the truck too, huh? I wonder when it's going to start snowing. We probably have some time. We'll tow one more Twitch out of here, then we'll go get our truck from the mill. Hey guys, gonna hop off and play American Truck Sim with your uncle? Hell yeah. Tell your uncle I said hello too. Good seeing you, buddy. I know you liked all the fishing stuff too I was doing. I remember that. I'll have some fishing going here in the near future. So stay tuned for more later. But I appreciate you stopping by, buddy. Take care. Yeah, him and his uncle would come and watch all the fishing stuff. That's always a good time. I can nerd out in some fishing. I've been doing a lot of salmon fishing on there. On Russian Fishing 4. It's a good ass fishing game. Thing's so loud. I'm glad. Whoa, shit. They must have got snagged up on a stump or something back there. In this view though, it's like the in-cab volume where it's like out of cab is so loud. Let's leave that there. Let's go get the truck. Ooh, she's cold. Pinky's up, chat. 119 people. Cheers, everybody. Yeah, we definitely set some records last night with numbers on views, viewer duration, hours watched, and people watching. Is pretty crazy. And we're not too far off from breaking records tonight too, but last night we ended up getting to like 261 people or something watching. just freaking crazy. I don't know why YouTube's been liking a lot of the farm sim streams recently. A lot. Even like Gold last night had good. Whoa. Oh yeah, because this damn truck doesn't turn all the way. Yeah, Gold had good viewers last night. Frosty always does usually. He had good on Twitch and on YouTube. But then like today, Rooster had good viewers. SimStation was streaming today. He had good viewers. I know, but I saw other people streaming, and they weren't streaming Farm Sim, and they weren't getting the same love. It was good, yeah, good crazy, yeah. I'll take that kind of chaos any day. And it did say over half the people that are watching from their TVs. I went through and I looked at all my analytics like right after the stream, and then later on after it fully kind of updates everything. It says a lot of people. They're like, it's like half the people. Maybe it wasn't half, but it said that about 90% was from suggested, browse, and that kind of stuff, channel pages, like all that kind of stuff. Watchdog, what's up, buddy? You're about to have a package come your way. All that stuff came yesterday. Which I kind of showed off some of the stuff yesterday. Like, you got one of these coming. This is part of it. It finally freaking came. But OTG mug. Find those on the store. And then there's like stickers. But you got a hoodie and stuff coming. The quality, like the hoodie, is probably not as good as I would like. So I'm going to be switching up my merch and stuff. But everything is now in my possession. I just gotta box it up and head over to the UPS store to ship it out. And I did look up shipping whiskey. It says that you shouldn't ship whiskey unless by a licensed shipper, and it says that like FedEx and UPS are licensed to be able to send that kind of stuff, but they don't want you to send it through mail. So you shouldn't send it in the mail, but you can send it UPS. So yeah, that'd be nice. No, you the man. It took forever, and then like even that. Another reason why I don't like the merch either is because I had to reorder it because it got lost in shipping or whatever the hell, you know. And then it even was like 5 days late from where it said it was going to be the other time. That's not very good customer service. That means that anybody that ever goes there and orders stuff from there has to go through the same process. It's like, you'll be able to get it quick. Or, you know, not forever. At least, like, ship it to me when you say you're going to ship it. Alright, I just got to get this back up the hill. We'll start getting some of that wood loaded. Tommy, you here? Are you here tonight, Tommy? Tommy's here. I saw him earlier in chat. Tommy, you still here? Because you got to drive this thing today, buddy. Oh, you don't want OT driving. On these slippery conditions, we'll be down in the real shit. Well, get here. Oh yeah, definitely. Especially if I just go through UPS, it's a totally different story. If I'm shipping a package to you. We got enough room to make this turn. Yes. I wasn't sure if I had to widen that out. But the truck is probably a little close. So we might have to get over in the snow a little bit still. But either way, I'm gonna turn the trailer. I guess I'll need to get a little bit more snow out of here, but if I turn it like that, it's beautiful, right? Start getting some of this loaded up too, why not? I'll get back to work, maybe changing jobs soon. Oh yeah, like for a different company or a different place? You just go back to that retired life so you can just hang out all the time. Oh, lost one. I'll get those. I'm not the biggest fan of this grapple. This is that grapple S, I think, but this I guess the stabilizer's okay. Sometimes it just gets in the way. Oops. Rusty all that dairy farming yesterday. All those bales I was loading, I got rusty at loading wood. Oh, okay. He meant to say same place. They're starting to pull out the equipment out of a blue oval to rebuild it. Oh yeah. Blue oval. I think he was working in the Ford factory. I don't know why that one's kind of being fussy. There's those collisions on that wood, right? Maybe it's just frozen, right? It's cold out. I guess it's not that cold out. It's only 37. Supposed to get down to 16 though. Just those wiggly pieces. They never like doing anything you want them to do. Oh, that job's 60 miles closer to home. Well, there you go. Closer the better. You know, some of that stuff's too far. He only travels to go anywhere if he's getting paid good money. Whoa, almost lost that one. But 60 miles closer, you know, 120 miles per day. Hopefully keep this in watching. I do have his tractor on here though. That might count for something. Sometimes you just gotta force them in. There, now it's gonna sit better. Get in there. Those stupid pines every time. Gotta deal with them. There's a lot on this map. It's not like I could change that. I could change it, but I'd have to learn how. But not like I'm going to change that at all. Gonna cut them down. Lost one, I think. Did I? Oh, I'm surprised I didn't. You said you were right. They never made a battery. You don't have a clue what they are switching to. You're just pulling out everything I put in over the last 4 years. Oh, nice. So you were already on that job site then, huh? Yeah, watchdog. You be safe out there, buddy. Don't drive that golf cart too fast now. Oh. That's not quite what I meant to do there. I'll just leave it there. I was gonna try to pull it back over. What if I could grab I grab one of the wheels and pull it back over? Oh, put it down. That could have got bad. Oh, hell yeah. 10 minutes from your house. Nice. There you go. All right. Well, you have a good rest of your shift there. Well, I'll be around for a bit, Watchdog, if you come back at all. I'm 185 people. What's up, everybody? Yeah, Thumper, you be in there so long. Do they like provide snacks for you, or you gotta bring snacks in? Like, this is gonna be an all-day event. Or do they got steak and shrimps there? Speaking of steaks and shrimps, Gallo's streaming right now too. Had to drop in there and say what's up before I started. You got a couple new little songs that got made for him. He was jamming to those. Yeah, those other pieces that are right there, those are just tops. We're just gonna leave all that there. We go get some more wood. Leave the engines running because it's cold out here. It's dark too, and it's like 12:30. It's like just afternoon. Oh, it's starting to snow too, I think. Oh no, it's not. I just saw a flake, I swear. There's some flakes out there falling, right? Okay. I wasn't just tripping. But the snow up there on the thing says it hasn't started yet. Even those wiggly pieces, I almost always feel like putting those. Yeah, we might actually. We're gonna take that stuff to the mill. All these ones, we're just gonna throw all in the other pile. Oh, it's a game. I'll have to check that one out there, Timbo. Never heard of that one. Well, we broke 200 tonight. What's up, folks? Crazy. Yeah, everybody's just hanging out, watching from their TVs and stuff. It's pretty cool. Dude, I appreciate YouTube sending everybody our way, you know. Like I said, like a lot of it was suggested browse. My channel's pretty well set up on search too, so I get search views and search watch time and all that stuff. That's just because I'm like, you know, forestry. There's a lot of logging, forestry, trees. You know, it's like my channel's pretty niche down on that kind of stuff. Like all my description and tags and everything is all kind of wood oriented, you know. So when people search for any like the FS25 forestry or logging, like my channel will pop up pretty fast on the top search there. Come right back to that. Yeah, I still need to check out 37s. So yeah, that's what you guys are saying, that he does some good stuff. That's one of the channels I mean to check out. I've been hearing about his channel for a while now. There's just so many good channels out there. I always forget. Short-term memory. Yeah, he's over there on Yukon Valley, right? Isn't that what you guys are talking about? Doing gold mining and stuff too. Yeah, so all these parts are all gonna go over here. Once that pile gets kind of out of control there, we'll just load it up and run it down the hill. But here, after maybe another twitch, we should have enough for a load. Get the load guess in. I know a lot of y'all just come to hang out for the load guesses. Brian's probably in the chat or watching already. He's just waiting, trying to be quiet and sneaky until the load guess happens. Whoa, little lag there. Not sure why that started all of a sudden. Oh, now it kind of stopped. Doc, if you're still there, what are you guys playing? Are you guys logging right now too, or are you guys playing Tarkov, or what are you doing? Doc has his whole series starting up really soon too. If you guys aren't following Dr. Fafo Gaming, definitely get over there and follow Fafo. He has really cool forestry login type of series that he's doing on a new map. New unreleased map that Mr. T-Bone has been helping to work on. So make sure you guys check that out. Was that scheduled for tomorrow? Is that what that was? I'm just gonna get the rest of this wood out of here. It's not much. Oh, that was a pretty tall stump. That tree was actually kind of leaned over sideways in here. It's pretty cool. I'm glad I brought the spotlights out here though, because it's definitely brighter out here with that. It's like middle of the day, but it's freaking dark. Yeah, we'll come back up for those other ones. Crazy, 224 people, but we're gonna have the same kind of turnout like last night, which I love it. I'm not complaining one bit. Yeah, anybody that is watching on their TVs, if you guys are able to smash that like button, anybody watching able to hit that thumbs up, get this party started even more, I'd appreciate it. Or anybody who's looking into this kind of stuff, you know, maybe consider subscribing to the channel. Helps the channel grow, and as the channel grows too, you know, we gotta do more fun stuff. I want this community to keep growing, and you know, who knows where it's gonna take us someday. There's like, what, 2 or 3 more trees up here, maybe? Could be enough for a load, though, after we get all this done. Got 2 more trees. I'm not even counting that little one. I don't even want to take that. It's a little shit tree. Just because they like, only half of it has a collision on it. I've just been getting rid of those. And we'll come back and we'll get this whole other side over here bunched. We're going to work on clearing that whole area out, and then we'll start working our way back even more. I do want to buy the block across over there on that side, and we're going to start clear cutting all that side out next, so we can drag all of it down through here too. Oh, that was one of those. That was one of those pieces. We're gonna kick that one over there too. Whoa. Yeah, I'll just like keep the butt end of those brown pines, which, like I said, is totally fine, because if we're taking all the other stuff just to throw in our productions, doesn't really matter how it looks. But I do want to get a nice load sold when we do load guests, instead of having a janky load going. No one likes a janky load, right? We like a nice solid load. Yeah, and I think the block behind me too, the one I was just talking about buying, I believe that one has a lot of these trees on it. But more or less, we'll just like take this nice cut, and then the rest of it will go in the other pile. What's up, Matthew? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, welcome in. Okay, I thought I didn't turn it off. How's Matthew doing today? Yes, sir. Yeah, the nice load. Nice, full, strong, healthy load. Yeah, Thumper's trying to win all the load guesses too. That's her goal this year, is very busy with the baby. Heck yeah, that's awesome, buddy. That's a good busy though. We like babies. Thirsty. Cheers. Pinkies up, chat. Be crazy if we break 300 people tonight, right? And you have to work tomorrow afternoon. Well, at least it's tomorrow afternoon and not tomorrow morning. Just saying. Give you a little extra time. This little cut right on my fingertip freaking hurts. Like such a small little thing. I had like a sliver in there. Perks of the job. That keeps on getting bothered by something else, hitting it or cutting it or doing something. Sandpaper and stuff will kind of wear at it. Been bothering me, chat. Yeah, we got a lot done today at the shop. We pretty much got all the parts built that were cut. All the stuff I cut over the weekend, and then last couple of days parts were getting cut all day, and we still pretty much built everything. Helps that we're doing same type of build that we have done before and not changing it up every damn time. Like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And the way that we've dialed everything in, it's like, you know, just everything clicks right together. A lot of stuff is really symmetrical on the parts too, so they can flip either way. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Yeah, let's hit that like button, everybody. Hell yeah. Yeah, appreciate that, Timbo. Yeah, if you're on your TVs, there's a way you can scroll down there. You can smash that like button. I know you have to be logged into your account, but if you would log into your account or maybe grab your phone real quick and go on there and just smash the like button on there. It really helped get this stream really going, and we're going good right now. I'm not complaining, but you know, it's just like the thumbs up really helps the channel, helps the video, lets me know you guys are liking it, you know. Besides you guys being in here and being involved with it, I can tell you like it somewhat because you're here. But the thumbs up definitely helps the channel out. Oh, don't lose it. Should be enough to top it off, right? Getting that kind of close. I don't know why some of those have been binding up on each other. I was just saying because it's frozen out, right? It's all cold, so logs are sticking. Oops. Come on, stay up there. It's a decent load for our first load, guess, I think. Just kick that over so it's ready. How long have you been watching me? For 15 minutes. No, I'm just joking. You've probably been watching my channel. Those others are kind of bound up over on that side. All right, fits the ships. You've been watching my channel, Matthew, probably for at least a couple years. At least a couple years, buddy. I think ever since I started on FS25, I think is when you started watching me. Oh man, Thumper's ready. See that? See that, chat? Which all we are doing is driving this to the mill. And then we're just selling it, we're not offloading it at all. So start getting your guesses in. Follow Thumper's lead there, and closest one without going over wins the load guess. Thumper starts it off with a solid 70K. She knows the load really well because obviously she loves OT's wood, but she's like, you know, been paying attention, and she also is like she's tied with for the lead for the load guest championship, which goes all year. This load, whoever has the most loads at the end of the year is the load guest champion, and Watchdog was our champion from last year. So I have compiled a cool little gift box of Oregon things. He has a nice, because what the prize is going to be like a set of joysticks or something like that. You know, the value of a couple $100 or whatever type of thing. But he doesn't play games, and he decided to get a hoodie, so I got him an OTG hoodie. He got a cup, he got a sticker. I got him a bottle of whiskey from Oregon. I got him a couple different shot glasses, an Oregon like a beer glass, a pint glass. I got him, I'm not sure if I already said that, some smoked salmon, some smoked wild caught smoked Chinook. What else is in there? There's a few other things in there, some more Oregon stuff and a couple other goodies. Yeah, what's up, User F? How you doing, buddy? 73,400. What's up, Mr. T-Bone? How you doing, buddy? 73,800. Ooh, man. 75 says Timbo. Yeah, User F, what do you have? 4? I think 4 guesses, 5 guesses. I forget how many you have. You're doing really well too. Oh. Tommy? Where's Tommy? Tommy. Not supposed to let OTG drive. That's what happens. $1. Hell yeah. That's always a good one. 95. Is that $95 or 95,000? Just clarifying. It could be either or. $20 is one. $1 is one. $10 is one. Damn, 264. Why is there 264 people here? Oh, I never could drive. I'm usually just in the processor. I'm not the driver. If I was doing like a series or something like that, I'd totally like not use any super strength or anything. We'd have to go get that sucker out of there. I wish there was winches. Like I don't play SnowRunner, which I want to. I don't play it, but I have watched it a bunch, and I wish that the winches and stuff were kind of like that, where you can hook onto stuff and tow yourself out. Look at all this snow we had to plow to get in here. What's up, Jay Meister? How you doing, buddy? Welcome in. Get your guess in, Jay Meister. 275 people here. You guys better be smashing that like button and get your damn load guesses in. Closest one without going over wins. I think those are still in the cell spot there, no problem. Yeah, closest one without going over. This is a terribly loaded load. Yeah, closest one without going over wins. Your name goes down on the list for a chance to win a cool prize. Doing good? Hell yeah, buddy. Oh yeah, tow chain? That's tight. Domo arigato. Mr. Roboto. That's funny. Yep, Thumper 70K, User F 73,400, Mr. T-Bone 73,800, Timbo 75K, Unknown Device $1, Matthew 95K. Any other guesses? I'm gonna go ahead and hit this, and then we'll keep it rolling. Go get us another load. All right. $70,001. Oh, damn, Thumper. You gonna let him do that? I'm gonna hit it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 80,000 for J Meister. 0.5. 0.25. Yeah. Oh, where's the button? There it is. 77,615. 77,615. 77. I believe that is Timbo. Timbo, I think, is the winner. Do you guys concur on that one? I believe that's Timbo for the win. Let's get the old notepad pulled up here. I know Timbo's already on the list. All right, pretty sure. Oh, Timbo. In. Go. Ready? What do you think? What do you guys think Timbo has now? Me. Timbo, you are officially in the lead with 6. Yeah, user F, you have 5. Thumper, you have 5. Kingston has 5. There was a 4-way tie for the first. But Timbo is now taking the official lead with 6. Timbo is our leader as of now. We've got like 50, probably 50 loads in so far. Bunch of names on the list. I'll go through those at the end of the stream. But yeah, so far so good. But I'm going to use the restroom real quick. It's about halftime through the stream, about an hour and a half through. We're going to go another hour and a half. So I'm going to take a quick bathroom break and get a refill. And you guys do the same thing. Smoke them if you got them. I'll be right back, chat. Don't go anywhere. All right, I'm back. I totally saw that too. I was like looking up. I was like, where the hell has, or where? I was like, where did Timbo's guest go? And I'm like, I saw that Doc deleted it. I was like, oh, that's funny. I was cracking up the whole time. Trevor Stone in the house. What is up, buddy? It's been a minute. Fafo's up to his shenanigans. That's very true. Most likely inside job. Yeah, you know, as a reach around. Right? That's how it gets done around here. Device, you know that. Get your strap on, right? You'd always get your strap on. I wish you could just like jackknife this trailer way over. It only goes, which I don't know why he does it like that. It only goes that far, which is horse shit. 297 people here. It's crazy. I appreciate it. Yeah, I wish you guys would probably, like, you know, if it was up to me, I'd have you guys interact and chat a little bit more so I could say hi to you guys and know who's there watching. But at the same time, if the chat was going like some people's chats go, I couldn't keep up with it. I'm terrible with chat. I'm not terrible with chat, but I'm not fast with chat. I guess I'm terrible with chat. If it was like a busy chat going, I don't know, I'd be missing stuff, that's for sure. I already missed some. All right, see if OT can drive this empty load back here. Tommy wasn't driving. That's why we crashed. Tommy was here in the beginning. I don't know if he's still here. What's up, Matthew? All right, so we have to go back. We'll park this, then we'll jump back in the buncher because we have to get a bunch more wood laid down. That was right where I tipped over it. Or not, I didn't tip over, I just kind of slid off there. I would have freaking tipped. Luckily those trees were there to hold me up. That's why all these trees are good, right? That way I don't go all the way down. I can't drive, yeah. That's why I have Tommy drive. Been busy stopping when you can. Hell yeah, it's good to see you, bro. Yeah, Trevor's a big time follower and subscriber, part of the community over on Spartan side. So if you guys aren't following Spartan, I know he's been putting out videos. He just dropped his, it's like 70, number 75, I think, dropped today or something. I think it's like episode 75. So go check out Spartan. He's a big time channel over there. You have to go, Matthew. You take it easy there, buddy. Take care of that baby. Turn real weather on. Oh man, I know. I thought about it. And what was that? Cold winters. I know we turned it off because it was giving us issues, but I thought about maybe having those both on the solo thing here. But I've done my realistic weather. It's so slippery. Even like all the roads, the gravel and stuff, it's terrible. Oh damn! Why do I keep hitting that so hard there? It's not like much of a lip, right? Yeah, I don't know why sometimes it just digs into that thing. Hell yeah, you're gonna have the real weather? Nice. That's awesome. I really like your thumbnail too. Your thumbnail's dope, bro. Whatever that pickup truck is that you have on that one's sick. It's like a Dodge or something, wasn't it? What was that one? I like my pickup on here. Like, pretty nice for being a Ford. I just like the way it sounds. It looks good too. Looks like a nice truck. All right, so I guess I should probably bring us in the right direction here. Seriously, I didn't even hit that fence. See how strong those fences are. It's that real safety fence. Not that cheap plastic shit. I'm gonna pull up a little bit more here. Yeah, old Dodge with a service body. Yeah, I knew it was something like that. I love that body style of those trucks. Back when I was the production manager of this Christmas light show out here, 1 year we got from, because Dodge was it was one of our, it was like Newberg Dodge out here. They're like one of our sponsors. So we were getting like all the new Dodge trucks, like the Hemis and stuff when they first came out. But 1 year I got like an old school, I forgot what year it was. almost same body style as that pickup truck, but it's like really good condition. Sure was a gas guzzler. I guess those are fine there for now. It sure was a gas guzzler, but I gotta drive that old school. It was a nice truck. I forgot what year that one was. It was all red with the stripes on it and stuff. It was nice. And it didn't go very fast. Like, it wasn't fast enough, but it definitely went fast on the gas. But that was a fun work rental truck for the season. I was like surprised. They're like, you want to take this one? Like, all right. We got some new trucks too, newer Dodges and stuff out there, but the old school one was nice. Or, you know, it's not old school, but older school. I guess it is kind of old school now, right? Because we're getting old. Shit trees that I don't like. And we hit over 300 people tonight. Isn't that crazy? Not sure why. Thank you, YouTube. Anybody out there is doing like farm sim content, I suggest that you make sure all your tags are what you want it to be, and not just like funny stuff, but actually like, because what I was kind of watching and reading about the YouTube stuff that's changed on some of the updates is that there's like, it's not really a YouTube update so much, but it's a Google Gemini update. And now that, because Google obviously runs, you know, YouTube and stuff, so like Gemini also runs YouTube now, and Gemini knows like all your search stuff. They're pretty much trying to give you all the you know, it's trying to find what you are looking for without you really having to search for it. So like if you're, you know, if you're able to be found really easy with like searches and tags and descriptions and like a clear idea for the AI to be able to find your stuff, and what the person's looking for, you know, you could easily get like views, you know, or get no, I wouldn't say views, but you could get seen more, you know. You're able to get go up on in more places. As you can see, like how many impressions and stuff you get to. Like for some people that don't know, like an impression for YouTube is how many times somebody's like say you make a thumbnail, right, or for your video or whatever. That's how many times your video, your content shows up across somebody's feed. Like if they see it, then it's whatchamacallit, I just had a brain fart. Yeah, it's not like a view, but it's just how people are seeing it, you know, if it's coming across so many times. Oh, the impressions I meant. My reaction to what? Oh, you sent me a DM? I'll have to check it out in a minute. I usually try not to get on like Discord and stuff like that until you know, or before and after the stream. Usually not during the stream. Yeah, if you ever look at your analytics though, and it shows that you don't have a lot of impressions, that means you don't have a lot of visibility. That's the word I was looking for earlier, was visibility. Like the more you can like get your search and your description and your tags, the title, all the stuff like lines up, then your visibility is a lot higher. With that new the new AI, the Gemini for Google, they're pretty much going to be, their AI is going to know what you're looking at, and they're going to be trying to provide you what you're looking for without you even having to look for it. You're gonna open up your thing and it's gonna be like, this is what you want, which is gonna be a lot more like heavily suggested stuff, you know. And if somebody just has it set too, where like the next video plays after the next one's done, you know, it's going to be whatever they suggest the next video to. Man, it could be a couple hundred people here watching right now that are not even actually watching. You know, it could just be them sleeping, could be them just doing whatever, playing in the background. They forgot to turn off their YouTube. Like, you know, who knows what. It does say like a lot of it's coming from TV, so it's like the suggested next thing to play on your TV as a background noise or something. You know, who knows. But just for like future YouTube and stuff like that, I don't know how the whole Twitch algorithm stuff works, but you just gotta keep in mind it's now an AI that's gonna give you all your traffic. You have to just try to make, you know, the clarity of what you're trying to, what your content's about, like the clearest you can, so it knows exactly how to find you. If that makes any sense at all. Turn this thing around. I got twisted up there. Yeah, I think the road is right here, and all the trees on that side. I haven't bought that land yet, so we actually don't have that side yet. I could definitely try to, not try, but actually buy that land. We have the money for it. I don't necessarily want to go too much farther that way. I do want to work down this whole hillside very soon, after we get like this top area cleared out. Or we can come back to that. I don't mind leaving the trees on that side. Kind of looks better because the map's edge is like, it's not super close right there, but it's not too far back there either. So keeping some like density of forest on that side's not the worst. Really stuck in the stump. That was weird. Stump didn't want to let go. Of course, that stump was still being weird as it popped out of the ground there. Garbage. Whoa. I'll just throw all these back in the same Twitch. I think we're almost done working this whole side. I might buy that land over there. Oh, wouldn't that be fun? Buy that side. I think we do have plenty of money. We're just going to keep on selling loads too. What was that? What'd that last load go for? That wasn't too bad. Ah, we'll throw one more down right here. Oh, I knew I was going to drop that. It's because that one doesn't have that collision on the bottom there. Fell right through. Oh, yeah, and I don't like these trees either, right? I was actually just deleting all these ones. Nice piece of wood, but not our style of trees. There's not that many of those. Well, actually, I haven't really looked on this side. There's some. I just went through and just got rid of those. Alright, there is some through here, but I don't know. The bottom chunk isn't like that bad of a tree. They're just like so wobbly, and they're not the good type of tree. I was just getting rid of all those. I'm just gonna push that one over to you. I don't even like those trees at all. Yeah, it's that little tree and that big tree are the two trees on this one that I don't like. These brown pines like this, I'll deal with them. I'll just walk this back. I don't want 2 and 2 here. So Thumper, that must mean that you're done at the hair salon then, huh? Getting all dolled up. Buck and brush and tree service. What's up, buddy? Yeah, welcome back. I'm gonna grab this other little crappy tree and also throw it on that little pile. He just falls almost all the way through the whole head there. All right. Like some trees are just for decoration, right? Not actually for cutting. Yep, that's good. I'll definitely check it out. I hope you're happy with it, right? That's the most important thing. I know you've been waiting a while for it. Just throw this last tree here on there. Start towing some of this wood out. Yeah, how much we just cut down, which is really just enough wood on this side. Like we could cut down into that some more going that way. We're really not even too far back on this side yet. It's like right where like maybe that tree is right there. It's like kind of right on the line of the edge of the hill where I'd start, you know, working some of that a bit different. But like all the slope over here is not too bad. So who knows, we might work our way back into here in a bit. Might have to move the truck and the lights over, but not a big deal. I'll leave this here for now. Grab the skidder. I'm glad that my fixing my settings and stuff earlier on Streamlabs helped. And 315, that is crazy numbers though, even the views and stuff are good. So 5.5 hours later, yeah, it's all there almost. Oh yeah, did you ever answer me about the snacks when you went there? Do you have to bring your own snacks, or do they provide food? If you're gonna be there that long, like knowing that you're gonna be there that long, they like let you know like, hey, this is gonna take me all day, or do you just know that from being hungry last time? Yeah, I don't think this would be enough for a full load. Like with what we just cut. Doesn't seem like it's enough wood that we just cut. So, you know, we'll just get whatever pulled up right here that we have, and then we'll just start a bunch. I guess that slope does kind of Starts to go pretty quick back there, actually. Yeah, I might just buy that side. We can start cutting in on this side, and we'll probably just work straight across the road there, go back a little ways, and start laying some bunches down, dragging back over. Like the setup? Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, it works out pretty good. Especially for being way up in the mountains here. Oh, damn, just blew that pile apart. Calm down, calm down. Wood's getting excited. That one's stuck under my thing. There we go. You know from past experience, but honestly, you never know what she's gonna do till you get there. Oh, okay. You know, it's gonna, like you were earlier. You were pretty sure it was gonna take a while, you know, because you said you have a lot of hair. No snacks, but she gave you water. Oh, at least you didn't go thirsty. Hydration is the key to success. Team hydrate. Speaking of that, pinky's up. Yeah, all those, we're just gonna keep that piece. Not too bad, nice and straight. But I like those money trees. You get some good chunks out of those ones. Yeah, all this stuff's FDR stuff. Except for a few things, but all these machines are all FDR stuff. The new 10.0 stuff. These little ends of these aren't too bad. Just as long as we just get that butt end off of those, it's not too bad. And how we're gonna do it later is all the smalls get kicked off across the road. There's gonna be a wood chipper over there. But I'm just stacking the ends up right now because we're going to take a load to our sawmill down the way. But the sawmill could run with this small stuff, and we have a firewood production down there too. Yeah, like all this stuff like this, the buncher, all the machines pretty much besides like a couple of the trucks and tractor and snow equipment and stuff like that, but all the main like machines are all FDR stuff. That's all we ever run. Yeah, we do testing for FDR too here and there, like the one of the grabs and the buncher head and stuff like that. I got this last one is like the buncher head and get what the other one was. Mostly like testing the bunching. We all went around, did a bunch of different tree testing and whatnot. But that's what's on this new pack. The buncher head we're using on here right now, the red one over there. We were using that, like Doc and I had that before it was out. It's kind of cool. Tried to get the FDR mods, but it would not install. That's weird. Got the FDR mods from his website. If you have enough space to download them, oh, you have to maybe you have to unzip it. Did you unzip the file? Because you have to like unzip the file and then drop everything over. Because sometimes you like on farm sim stuff, you don't have to unzip it. So that could be why you have to get all the mods out of there. But yeah, it's all free over there on his website. Yeah, we don't want any of that, right? Which that's good, because that's gives us more wood for our production stuff. Barely want these ends either of these brown pines. They're shitty. What's up, Rooster? How you doing, buddy? Welcome. Glad you're able to pop in here tonight. Nice little turnout on your stream today, huh? Isn't this crazy how many people are here right now? I'm not complaining. How's Rooster doing tonight? He said, yeah, bots been here and YouTube got hacked. Nah, they just switched up their whole, it's not like an algorithm anymore. Gemini from Google took over, because like Google runs YouTube and stuff. But now they have an AI going on there suggesting content and stuff like that. That's why you notice everybody has been doing farm sim too. It's not like everybody doing whatever. It's getting a lot of viewers. If you have like, you know, I don't know, maybe the timing or something, but a lot of people have been getting a lot of good views recently. Like look at your algorithm or your analytics later. It's going to show you that people are watching from like their TVs and stuff like that. And if it says it's from suggested or browse, that's all YouTube just giving you the love. That's all that is. Oh, thank you, Thumper. I'll pin that in just 1 second. There's Rooster Farms link. Make sure you guys go check out Rooster if you guys haven't yet. Also known as DJ's Club, if any of you guys remember DJ's Club. Same person. No subs from it though. I ended up getting a decent little amount last night from the ones I had. And if anybody's subscribed tonight too, and I still haven't seen it, my mini feed's not showing everything. Again tonight, good old Streamlabs. But I got a few last night. Let me pin that. Yeah, who knows? I know that if it says like direct or unknown or any of that kind of stuff, you know it's kind of a funky one. But if it's like suggested or browse or channel pages or any of that kind of stuff, that's all just the YouTube. Oh, not that button. Let's pin that. I can't remember how to do anything over here. It'd be perfect. There you go. There's Rooster's link up there at the top of the chat. Make sure you guys show him some love. Good friend of the channel, good friend of the community. But even before these big numbers, I was getting like 40, 50, 60 a night, you know? And then like it just kept on going up and up more. And my impressions have been way higher than normal too. Yeah, you can check some of it tonight, but yeah, usually if you wait 24 hours, then like everything loads in better. I did see that. Subscribe there. Thank you, they say that Jostian. Does he say that? Welcome. I don't recognize the name. I meant to say hello to you. I got distracted by Rooster there. But welcome in. Whoa. Got the wood thrown right in my face. Not the first time that's happened on chat. Yeah, I appreciate the sub there, buddy. But yeah, check all that little stuff out. You can tell where like the sources are coming from your analytics. But if it says like direct or unknown, if it doesn't know where it's coming from, then you know it's something funky. But I bet a lot of it will say from TV, and you know, people don't really chat from their TVs, you know, they just hang out and watch like they're watching a TV show. It also helps too that like people can read my chat off my screen. So if they aren't watching from YouTube at all and they can't see like the chat directly, some people will watch their TVs and then watch or read the chat from their phone or chat from their phone, you know. But like people can read it off my screen too, which kind of helps. Those shitty trees will just get this thing. Whoop, if I could pick it up. Just throw that right in this pile. Yeah, we definitely don't have enough for a truckload out of all this. Hopefully it's all real, man, right? Hella. But you'll notice it's a lot of people that are doing the farm sim stuff. Yeah, look up that new Gemini update, because you know before it was like an algorithm, right? But now Google's Gemini is all AI, and they're like designing it to where you open up your phone and based off like what you've been looking for, any of that kind of stuff, you like open up YouTube, and like one of their examples was like, you know, if you have a flat tire and you Google, you know, flat tire repair or something near me or whatever, and then you like your next thing is opening up YouTube, it's gonna say like how to repair a flat tire, like right on there without even having to search it or anything. It's gonna know what you're already trying to find and the length of the video you're trying to watch, all that stuff. That's like one of the newest big updates that just happened. All that new AI stuff's crazy, huh? Said you had a little look right after stream. Most said TV. Yeah. How do you turn that on anyway? What do you mean? What's that little shit that we grabbed right there? That's nothing, right? That's funny. Grabbed one damn tree in this. This skidder operator's fired. Oh, the chat on the screen is just through Streamlabs. It's just like an overlay. You just go into like your little like your sources, open up a new source as like a chat. It's just like a chat screen overlay thing, and then I just minimize it down and put it in that corner where it can. Because like even right now, if I have it on my screen, if I click on the right one here, I can move that around. I can make it even a little bit bigger for anybody. If it'll let me grab it, let's see if it'll let me grab that. Sometimes the corner's hard to grab, but yeah, sometimes the chat is just, it's good for people to see. They're watching on the replay, they can see it. But yeah, it's just, you could either do it in OBS or Streamlabs. Same with like the little counter thing or the slideshow. That's just a slideshow. You can have your images slide through. It's also one of those same kind of little overlay deals. It's all just in the software already. Nothing you have to like download and add extra at all. All right, was there like maybe one or two more twitches up here to bring down? Yeah, I think we're gonna buy that across the road there. Depending on how much money it was, I don't think it's more than $800,000. Probably a couple $100,000 or something. I just forget how big that plot was. Little leg right there. The wood got excited. I get them all. I'm just gonna drag all these up. It's 1 a.m. You have to go to bed, but you'll keep the stream up on the laptop. I appreciate that, buddy. I hope you have a good rest of your night. It's cool that you're able to stop in tonight. I know it gets late for you quick. He's way on their side. Yeah, 4 hours difference, right? 3.5 hours difference, or whatever it is there. All the way over there in Newfoundland, right? Isn't that where you're at? Or yeah, he's way over there. Check out his link there too, Rooster Farms. Appreciate you Thumper for putting that up there, or posting that one here in the link. Yeah, 3.5. Yeah. I always thought that was kind of cool. But yeah, you have a good rest of your night, buddy. Get some rest, and you'll be seeing me around, you know. Now that I found you again, because he had a different channel. He went by DJ's Club. I think that's either his second or third channel. So if you guys were subscribed to DJ's Club at all, you gotta go over and give Rooster a sub and a follow over there and stuff, and he just goes by that name now. I think I might have figured out how to do that that redirect, which is like a raid, a YouTube raid. I think I might have figured out how to do that. So I think for Aussie streaming tonight, I've been trying to actually figure out so I can give him a proper raid. Not that he needs more viewership over there, but I wouldn't mind dumping a whole load of people on him. I told him that my stream has been doing pretty good, but I don't think he knows, like, recently. You know, because even last week or whatever, before all this crazy numbers started, we were already still getting, like, you know, 50, 60, 70 people. Which is awesome. Try to be consistent for you guys so you guys know what to expect. But speaking of knowing what to expect, I won't be on tomorrow. Taking Wednesday off. I used to always take Wednesdays off. Or I used to do every other day. But Wednesdays off is always a good day, a little reset. Get some stuff done around the house, get some stuff, you know, going for the next day of content. Which I'm still trying to think about what I want to do on the next one. I might want to go back and do some dairy farming again. Might run that one back, because last night the stream was laggy. But I think I sorted out all my settings on the Streamlabs here. Pretty much put it back to what it was. That's why I hate updates sometimes, it resets everything. Didn't reset any of my other settings at all for like any of my video or my audio stuff or any of the other types of things, but it did on all of my other video setting stuff. Just gonna grab this one and pull it up real quick. Keep it deadwood. Yeah, the guy who brought this one in, that one tree, this was the one tree too. Not like it was a big old nice tree, it's just this little shit tree. Which on these two, I think a lot of the times I'll just take... Is there 2 cuts? Yeah, I guess I get 2 cuts off of this. The top goes right into the other pile. Because the top of this one doesn't have any collision on it. It'll fall like right through the pile. Yeah, I can like pass through right there. There's no collision on that piece of wood. All the way up until like halfway. Like even up there, it's still no collision on that piece. Alright, so I'm gonna load this real quick. Oops. Stacked up quite a bit. I want to start off by getting it all messed up, right? The last load there twisted up on their side and I couldn't even see. Hold on. Gotta make sure the load stays kind of even. I guess if these nice ones get put right on there, this should help out quite a bit. Sometimes these will get twisted up too, though, because they take a lot of space. And that one really sticks on those. I see I picked that brown one up there. Why are those all stuck together? See that? That was weird. Nice wood. Now your trees are the nice trees, Mr. T-Bone. These trees aren't bad. These trees are actually pretty good right here. These are like the big money trees. I was watching Doc play with the new trees on the other map. And those are big trees. You can't even do a lot with them except for buck them down and load them up, right? Yeah, but all that's looking really good. He's liking that map. Let's get those squared up a bit more. Oh, maybe it's just those brown ones. Every time one of those brown ones is on there, the other trees stick to it like crazy. Come on, get in there. Never really did look at that brown one too close. Brown wood takes up the most space, huh? Yep. No, it doesn't. The brown one doesn't take up the most space. The brown one's like kind of like sticky, like binding up on the other one. The big money trees take up the most space. But they roll in there nice. These ones up here, they roll around nice. Those Like there's one right back here. It's the ones that look like this right here. That one. But you don't like that brown wood, huh, Timbo? Is Doc still here? I don't know. Probably out there working the corner. If he is here, he's being quiet. They might be playing Tarkov or something. Definitely can't play Tarkov and watch somebody stream at the same time if you're trying to focus. Trying to hear people coming. Yeah, I wonder how much the other side, other property over there is. I'm about to find out in just a sec here. That's because the physics is set up on the sticky tree. Oh yeah. Yeah, it makes sense. That's how some of that base game trees are too, right? There's some of those are like that. That is one of those base game trees, huh? Even. Not saying any of these are your trees, Mr. T-Bone, but oh, awesome. And oh, they almost lost that. It was like just outside my grab here. I'll have to go over on the other side and grab that one. I'll just pick it up and throw it on. Yeah, I noticed like some of the early on like farm sim trees were kind of, that's all small stuff. They were all pretty like sticky in the grab. It's like they were trying to have it so like it wouldn't slide out of the grapple as much as it was early on. All right, we'll leave that there. And let's see how much this property is. Also smoke him if you got him. Yeah, Doc is quiet, very suspicious, for sure. He's up to something. No, he's probably, if he still has the stream going, he probably has it muted. And they're probably doing some Tarkov. That's the pine sap on them. Yeah, there you go. What property was that? All right, so this is where we're at. This is the property. It's number 4 here, right? How much is this one? Oh, not cheap. 584,000, and we're gonna buy it. So it wasn't 800, but it wasn't 200,000. So now we have that whole chunk, which is cool because now we own both sides of the road coming up here. Because there are trees that I want to clear out of this roadway coming up, but they're on the other side. So now we could like change this road around a little bit, which is good. Alright, so that stuff can stay there. Let's get up here on the buncher. And we're just gonna go like right across the road here. Yeah, we're just gonna go right across the road and start cutting in, work our way down a little bit. Well, not start cutting in, but we're gonna start crawling back in there a little ways and we'll work our way back out. I knew tonight was going to be a little bit slower going just because of the snow. Getting all that stuff set up and working around that. Luckily, I did all the other kind of snow removal stuff before the stream. Now we own all this stuff in here. It's awesome. We're just going to walk all the way back in here. At least a decent little ways. Yeah, and those ones, when I get to those, I'll just get rid of those couple right now while I'm talking about it. I don't like these trees. They just go. Unless I'm like throwing them right into like a wood chipper for the challenge or something, which these are good weight trees. But for dealing with all the stuff, those trees are just crappy. Do not like them. There's so much money in trees in here. We don't need it. Not worth even the headache of having to deal with those. Which there is quite a few in here. There's more than I thought there was, but fuck it, right? Yeah, a lot of good trees. Damn, on that side's really good. Might go up and go left over there. Yeah, it's pretty good material right through here, huh? Sneak through without cutting anything. Yeah, it's a nice little line of money trees right there. We'll just and another one. Oh, and another one. Damn, they're thick right here. Okay, a good spot to start. Just go down a little bit more, and we'll start working back towards the road. I think even right here is probably a good spot to start in. Oh, hydrate. Thank you. Thank you, Zeb. Yeah, sorry, Thumper. I was blasting buskies on Tarkov. I knew you were. If you're logging your chat, and usually if you're not streaming or something. I'm gonna actually turn this around here. Yeah, I think if we just go, yeah, probably right back up through there, right? That'd be awesome. Yeah, I figured you were killing people on Tarkov. That's why you're being quiet. You gotta listen to what you're doing there, definitely. I'm taking tomorrow night off, Doc, so I'll be over there on Tarkov tomorrow. Get stuff set up on for Thursday's stream, but also it's always good to kind of hang out and play. Eventually, when I get better at that game, I'll stream it, but I'm not that good at that game. Device is a little sore, but you had a good time. That's all that counts. Figure device is more broken in than that. Streaming now, people want to watch you learn. Yeah, that's true. Maybe after like a little bit more, I'll start doing that. I just want to learn the basics, and then the rest of it I can learn. Because there's a lot to that game. A lot. Once I know, like, the buttons, you know, then I'll start learning, like, the very basics in that game. But it's a badass game, though. Did I get a chance to look at your map? Which map was? No, I didn't. J-Master. Which map was yours? I'll definitely check it out. You know, I like supporting the Shanty boys for sure, buddy. There's just nice trees in a row there. Get that Twitch out. That definitely won't be the one that's coming out on this stream tonight, because we're just getting enough out to finish off that last load. Unfortunately, I got a time limit during the week just because I work and stuff. Try to keep it to around a few hours. Is it on Mod Hub, or is it on the website? Where's the best place to find that, J-Master? I'll definitely give it a check there, bud, for sure. You know I like trees. Oh yeah, I was curious, Mr. T-Bone. Is there, remember when I was trying to download Skull Crush Mountain, it was throwing me an error, like it wouldn't let me download it? Did that ever get fixed up so we could download that one? I'd love to go on Skull Crush too. Been a minute. I haven't actually been on there on 25 yet. I'm definitely gonna get back on In Between the Mountains. I say in between. I mean, I guess that's still. I said it right. Get back on in. Get back on. Yeah, I guess I said In Between the Mountains. Yeah, but it's called Between the Mountains. Like get on, not in, right? Words are hard sometimes. Bunch of little stuff right here. That's not gonna fill the truck. Loves the wood. Damn straight. I don't know, stacking those bales yesterday was fun though. So I wouldn't mind getting back on doing some more dairy farming. One of those. Like, I don't like those trees, but the big tree there too, I don't like those ones either. I had a feeling that one was in my reach still. Words are hard most of the time. Yeah, you do pretty good with the words. I guess there's not too much stuff out here. I'm glad that maybe that big Twitch will be coming. Get that pulled out of here. That'll definitely be enough to fill the truck. Old gamers. You say that? Slaying Dwayne. That's a crazy name. How you doing there, old gamers? Old gamer raid, heck yeah. Gamer Shadow 796, welcome. Oh yeah, welcome in. We're just up here cutting some trees down. I just got rid of that. Oh no, I didn't even get rid of it. Get rid of this tree right here I don't like. Yeah, we're just finishing bunching some more bunches, and then we're gonna haul the stuff in. It's Lane and Wayne. Lane and Wayne. Last night you had either 15 or 17 people watching. What was it, 15 or 17? Whoa, why are we getting so much lag all of a sudden? Oh, snow moved. Snow just rose up a little bit. Yeah, welcome in everybody. Heck yeah. There's Old Gamers link right here if you guys aren't following. Place that. There's the link right there at the top. Yeah, appreciate the raid. I'm also gonna give you a follow too because I haven't followed your channel yet. I'm sure. Let's go real quick. I do that. Give you a little sub there as well. Get some good old farm sim content. I love it. Is there two of you, Lane and Wayne? Yeah, I just gave you a sub there too, buddy. Yeah, there's the link. Check out old gamers, Lane and Wayne. Oh, you're welcome, buddy. You're welcome. Which way? Oh yeah, we're still heading straight out here. So pretty much all this little stuff right here could go out. And pretty sure my music stopped. Yeah, it's just a bunch of small trees here we gotta clear out real quick. Yeah, those trees suck. They always like fall right through my grab. It's like slipping every time I open up there on that little one. What's up, Velcro? How you doing, bud? They do pew-pews and fishing too? Oh, yeah. We like fishing. What fishing you guys doing? Oh, you guys are twins? That's cool. Oh, yeah. I'll go check out some of your guys' stuff. Hope you guys had a good turnout tonight. Like, man, we've been having crazy turnouts. Doing good at Velcro? Hell yeah, buddy. How's the dirt life treating you? Saw you over there on Split Stream. You're over there running the bucket, right? I saw you over there. Velcro's a dirt nerd. Make sure you guys follow Velcro too if you guys haven't yet. He runs with Split and 2 in the crew over there. A lot of outdoor stuff they do. Good operator. Outdoors is a fun one too. I have a big old bench cut. I still have to get over there and finish doing that. Even getting it started a lot. I have so much little small trees that are like right up front on the road here. I guess there's some okay ones right here, but like, man, a bunch of little small stuff that we have to haul out of the way to get to that better stuff. But this is a good tree right here. I guess we'll have like one pretty good twitch that we can throw right here. Whoa. That's like what was happening to you, Doc. Kind of hitting on the side and cutting them like that. almost lost that one too. Yeah, mine's coming along. Yeah, I know. It doesn't just magically disappear. Or miraculously disappears. Like I said, words are hard. It kind of like moves it, scoops it, pushes it, blows it away, smashes it down, turns it into dirt. Miraculous. Miraculous, I can't cut that one. Come on, stump. There it goes. Get rid of some of these stumps here just because we gotta tow all the stuff out right here. Damn. Those are frozen. Hell yeah, Jeremiah, it's awesome, buddy. They just gotta keep on doing more and more, and it'll just keep on getting more and more people. Especially the more consistent you are too, buddy. You can tell that I've used this tree processor a time over 100. Yeah, a couple times. Oh yeah, it knocks off the trees. I see what you're getting at there. We'll just leave this here. Should be fine. I guess we don't have too much more to get the truck loaded. We have a lot of small tops there. When you like, I guess it'd be cool if it fell off the trees, right? Yeah, I may have cut a lot, yeah. Yeah, thousands of trees in the past few weeks. And I've been cutting trees for years. I've cut a few. Oh, it's actually snowing now. I was wondering when that was going to start. No, we don't want these small ones, do we? Yeah, I first started cutting trees on Farm Sim on FS15. That's like when trees started on Farm Sim. And I've always just kind of done it. I played on console for a long time, so I did all the forestry stuff you could do on all the console, everything. And I worked my way up to PC and having all the, you know, joysticks and buttons and all this stuff. Yeah, you think you have to start doing more logging live streams for what you found out last night? Hell yeah, buddy. If people are coming to your channel for the log and stuff, then definitely, you know, at least like have that consistency and then work in the other stuff, you know. But if you want a mix, go ahead and have a mix too. The people that will come to your channel will just, you know, they'll figure out that, hey, you do farming, forestry, all kinds of stuff, you know. Figure as long as it's Farm Sim, if they like, well, if they like Farm Sim, they like Farm Sim, right? Look at these birds flying through here. What are y'all doing? Get out of here, birds. Man, 325 people. Crazy. Hopefully we get a lot of load guesses too. Oh yeah, anybody here that's like from the raid? If you guys don't know, there's always a load guest. So like, we cutting a normal, or we're playing on normal economy, and we're cutting 7-meter length logs. I might just sneak back here and freaking grab this nice. There's like a bunch of little small stuff right here. I want this nice one back here. Couple nice ones in here. Because the other one right behind this one I think is even better. But yeah, so we guessed the load. Normal economy, 7-meter length. Closest one without going over, like the price is right. And when you win, your name goes in the book for a chance to, at the end of the year, whoever has the most wins gets a cool prize at the end of the year. Watchdog was our winner last year. So he was the load guess champion of 2025. But this year we're gonna have a lot more load guesses, and it's all year long. So you just gotta be here when the load guesses are going on, and you just gotta type your guess in the chat. You know, it's anywhere between, you know, 35,000 and 120,000, depending on, you know, the size of the load we're taking in, but I always try to keep it normal economy, 7-meter length, most of the time. But I was thinking about switching it up to like 3 length, or running 12s, or running 5s, or, you know, we'll switch it up here and there as well. So I'm gonna use this to kind of tidy up this stuff real quick. Oh, or just wreck everything more. Not the biggest fan of this machine. Like the way the grab, it's like okay, but I wish it tipped more like in versus like how far out it goes. That's like a buncher direction you could bunch with it, you know, and stuff. But with that grab, I wish it tipped more towards the cab, not out so much. Kind of funky. I guess that's fine. I'll just back this up so the skidder can still get around. You guys like my sign too that Mr. T-Bone made me? Isn't that cool? Looks cool with the snow going too. That's all right. That's all right. That, like the logo and stuff, the background I made, but threw that on that billboard for me, and I freaking love it. I kind of put those a little far out there, didn't I? Yeah, I've ran this machine a few times too. Oh, I didn't want that cut, right? That was supposed to go in the pile. Yeah, you think that's why you had so many people last night? That's cool. It could just be like, you know, people being there for you too. The more that, especially since your channel's new, or like, you know, your doing your streaming stuff is new, right? The more you do it, people will know, they'll expect you to be on. People start seeing some numbers, people will start going like, oh, it's what is everybody else watching? More people will show up, and then we'll just keep on growing from there, you know? Doesn't have to be quite a schedule, but, you know, consistency, people will expect it to happen. Oh, hell yeah. It's good to do logging if you like it. I always say just do what you like, and if you enjoy it, then people will watch you. But yeah, doing logging it's fun, especially like you're like making logging maps and stuff, you know? So why not show off what you're working on there too, right? Because I already know you like that kind of stuff. Like might as well share it out, right? Alright, we're gonna try to sneak down there and grab that, this one more nice twitch back here. Gotta do what you enjoy doing. The show in your streams for sure. Exactly. If you're having fun, if you're comfortable, everybody in the stream in your chat or anybody watching is also comfortable and having fun. All right, it's all about the vibes. Speaking of vibes, if you guys aren't following Thumper, then you guys should go give Thumper a subscribe on YouTube and a follow over there on Twitch. She does pretty damn good over. She's like her channel on YouTube's still growing, but she does her thing over on Twitch. She's been over on Twitch for 5, almost 6 years, I believe, right? She's been over on Twitch for a long time. She plays a bunch of fun games, scary games, farm sim. Oh, I'm taking tomorrow off, so guess what? There's going to be the Only Editor stream tomorrow, right? All ladies farm on farm sim. So make sure you guys check out Thumper on Twitch if you guys do the Twitch thing at all. We gotta be sharing your channel a lot more often. You could always feel free to share your own channel too if there's not any other moderators in the chat at the time. I don't mind. People usually don't share their own, but I really don't mind. 6 years at the end of March. That's right. That's right. Yeah, 6 years for me on YouTube at the end of May. That's right there. Yeah, a lot of good vibes over there. It's always a fun time. Yeah, it's definitely the Only Editors, the all ladies farm is it's definitely one to be part of, and also the chat is pretty fun too for all that. Oh yeah, the alien, I forgot that UFO crash. That's weird that it did that. I didn't even know that was a thing. What's that map you guys are on for that one? Yeah, it's kind of cool. There was a UFO up in the sky, then the UFO crashed, so then they have to go and do some X-Files investigation. Oh, thank you, Doc. Appreciate you, buddy. It feels, I know, that's why a lot of people don't do it. They want to share other people's and, you know, go back and forth. But yeah, appreciate you, Doc. Thank you. There's Thumper's Twitch link right there. She's also on YouTube. You just click on her name and find her on YouTube. But there's her Twitch link, which that's where they're going to be over on the Only Editor server. Really fun, really fun. All the ladies over there are super funny. They're worse than the guys. Just the guys are more gross than the girls are, but with the chat and everything, the girls are they're pretty bad. They're pretty bad. You just got to start incorporating your logo with stuff. You know, if you like say, you know, like I'm on my, you can see on my little slideshow there, one of my new logos that are there. On my thumbnail, I threw my new logo on my thumbnail. But still, I haven't changed my logo for my main channel, which is, it's like that one right there, you know, obviously, it's up there. But I do want to start changing it to my new one. So I decided to start incorporating my new logos in stuff, so it starts to become familiar, which like the coloration, stuff like that's pretty similar. Kingston hooked it up on that. Made the new ones, but made it look like my other stuff. That's kind of how I felt about the new logo stuff. But that can be tricky if people recognize you for a certain thing, but if your name stays the same, that's easy. Tomorrow evening at 6 Central. Thank you. Thank you. But yeah, it's fun. You guys should definitely check out the Only Editor stuff. It's a fun one. Always. Cool alarm set. Hell yeah, Timbo. Yeah, Timbo, were you at the last one? Because if you haven't been to any of those streams yet, Timbo, then that's definitely one that you'll enjoy. He'll have a fun time over there. I also wanted to check one other thing, right? 'Cause we're not done yet. We still have to get a whole load guess in, but I think I figured out how to do a redirect. He had to be live. Let's see if I can. See if I refresh that one. Maybe his stuff's not set up so I can raid to him. Okay, I'll have to ask him about that. It says that on out for his I need he doesn't have a setup where anybody can raid. I don't have the access to it. Why it wouldn't let me work for that. But yeah, I know how to like raid into people's channels now. Let me refresh that too. It's way behind. Oh yeah, I'll check that out right after this too. I know, that's crazy, right, Thumper? That is so wild. It's like the most I've ever done. Like I broke records last night, right? Tonight broke records again. Shattered. Like we're almost there. It'd be crazy if it goes up to 400. I was like, you know, man, I'll take 30 every day, you know? My normal was like getting around 35, 40, 45. Well, on those like days where we were seeing like 50, 60 people, that was like the better days, I thought. But like I said, my impressions have been way high, way up higher than normal. And then my everything else has been really good too. Hopper1269, hello, what's up, man? Welcome in. I don't recognize that name. Welcome. Man, if you guys are curious about all the new YouTube stuff that's been happening, check out that new Gemini setup they have over there. It's not even an update through YouTube either, like I was saying. It's an update in Google itself. Google Gemini is running all that shit now. So definitely have all your content all optimized for the proper stuff. You know, tags, descriptions, thumbnails, not so much. Really, it's about the clarity of what your content's about, because that's where the AI is really kind of getting that vibe. And then also something that's doing too, if your viewers are watching, say, a big streamer or something, right, and then they're also like, so they're watching a big streamer and then they're also clicking on your stuff and watching yours, it like links that, so it's like, well, this is similar. So if whoever's watching you is also watching some really good channels, and also like, you know, those people are also doing the thing over there too, it like really amplifies that like crazy. So and just everybody out there is making videos and streams and stuff, make sure everything's fully optimized. The thumbnail and stuff can definitely help as well for people that are seeing it. So if it's like an impression or whatever, they can see your thumbnail. And if your well, I was definitely stuck back there. If your thumbnail's like busy and you can't really clearly make out what it's about, then like the visibility of it and like the information it puts across, you know? Oh, I think we're getting more snow. Yep. I see every time it legs down like that, it's all the snow loading in. Yeah, it's just all about, you know, making sure that what you're trying to share is clear. The message is clear. Nacho raid? Hell yeah. What's up, Zach? Hell yeah, I always appreciate the nacho raid. What's up, buddy? What's up, Lisa? You guys are just in time for a load. I know Nacho already got his guess in. It's gonna be 10. He always says 10 every time. Hopefully he had a good stream too. Hopefully his numbers have been staying nice. The night's crazy though, right, Lisa? Yeah, last night 261. Last night that was huge. What's up, Zach? How you doing, buddy? My fellow Oregonian. We had another Oregonian earlier. I'll send some real viewers my way. We got some real viewers here too. I don't know if they're bots. I wouldn't say that. It's all. I was just talking about that. It's all the new AI, new Google AI is running YouTube and stuff, doing the thing. You'll see on your analytics that people are watching from their home, from TVs and shit. So it's like the new AI is suggesting everybody watching on their televisions at home and stuff. Which that also wasn't too common a year or so back either. People watching YouTube on their TVs. That's like such a common thing now. Cause I've been getting subscribers and stuff. I'm at wow 400 though now. That is pretty crazy. I'll have to look at the analytics after this one, but all my stuff before was saying from suggested or browse, search. It helps like our channels, Nacho, that are oh, thank you, Thumper. I was just gonna ask about that. Our channels have a lot of content on it, so it's very easy for something to get searched. Yeah, if you guys aren't following Nacho Cast, here's his link here too. Awesome content right there. You guys can't go wrong there. Yeah, so you're watching on TV, exactly. What are you chatting on your phone? Because a lot of people won't chat on their TVs, and they also don't hit the like on their TVs either. So if you guys are not seeing like a lot of chatting on any of your stuff, but you are getting the views, I bet it's all real people. Unless it's saying like an unknown source or something. There are billions of people that watch, and then like go look at the countries they're coming from too. Maybe they don't even speak the same language, right? They don't even speak English at all, you know? I'm actually gonna load up what's here. It's getting pretty full. That's probably enough for the truck, right? Hit the like on both. I appreciate that. Man, who's anybody else streaming tonight that we could kind of raid out to after this? I know Frosty's streaming. I could always send people his way. I think he's probably doing the car dealer simulator. He probably already has a few hundred people watching him. That's his normal. He does Twitch and YouTube at the same time and always has a lot of people. Frosty's a pro though. He was full-time in there for some years, but damn it, that one's crossed over and stuff. It's really easy to like from your TV. Yeah, if you're logged in on your account, you can't like it if you're not logged in though, right? Because I watch on my TV, I don't log into my main account on there. So I can never hit the like button. But if anybody is watching their TV and they haven't hit the like button, I'd appreciate it if you could. Or slide over to your phone and hit the like on your phone. TV these days is so bad. The only reason why you turn on TV is for console or a movie, hell yeah. I haven't watched like actual like TV in like forever. By watching movies and stuff like that, you gotta have it on the bigger screen. Can I push those over better? I feel like this one can settle down a little bit more, or yeah, that's better. Let that little one slide down there, right? Maybe that's not the best one to have right there. Welcome back, Matthew. Those are like crossed there, huh? Can I? There we go. Want to get this one. Can we get that one just to settle in there? That'd be sweet if we could do that. Of course, that brown pine is right underneath that one, so that's not going to want to go down there. I want to stack it up right if it fits the ships. Don't get that load guess in, right? That's what everybody really comes here for. All the people that know. It's like gotta come here to guess the load. The main attraction. Yeah, it's really good seeing you here, Trevor. It's awesome having you, buddy. Appreciate you guys all being here, but Trevor used to come hang out when he can. He used to come hang out on the tree farm. I remember that. If I remember right, Trevor, you're from Australia, right? You're Australian. Oh, thought I grabbed that better. We have just enough here for a nice proper load. Those are kind of crossed over there, but let's see if these ones can fit up here. That'd be that one settled down. I hope he's not like, I'm from New Zealand. I don't know how Australians feel about that, or New Zealanders feel about that. All right, is that a load? Is that a load? Did we drop any? Ah, that looks pretty good. Whoa, why is the snow up there? Keith. It's not supposed to be up there like that. All right. Get your strap on, chat. Get your strap on. Those are totally twisted back there, huh? Perfect. That's the perfect load. All right, let's haul it down. You guys can start getting your guesses in right now. Closest one without going over wins. Normal economy, 7-meter length. Nacho's gonna say 10. He always says 10 every time. Every time. That's what I thought. Pretty sure you're Australian, which is awesome. Good friend of the channel and our community, Boganery. He's from Australia as well. He is freaking funny. He's a funny motherfucker. Yeah, 10. Yeah, exactly. I'll just put you down for a 10 spot every time, Nacho. Speaking of the consistency, he's consistent. That's funny. But yeah, there's Nacho Cast link right there at the top. Like I'm telling you guys, if you guys haven't followed Nacho Cast, he has a very cool style of content he's been working on. He does live streams and stuff too, and plays other games, but it's farm sim. It's called Farmer on the Run. And what are you, like 10 episodes or so into that or whatever? I forget now. 11. Nice. Jerk. But yeah, it's like a cross between like GTA and Farm Sim, and the last one I watched was he threw in Red Dead Redemption 2 in there as well, which is very awesome. Damn it. Got him. Oh yeah, okay, 10. Yeah, 10 episodes. See, consistency, man. I'm telling you. $9. Hell yeah. That's about 8 more than normal there for your device. Wife, kid, and work. That time is flying. Yeah, definitely. Oh, yeah, some good guesses, and I'll read all those off when we get over here to the sawmill. We're almost back down there. Now, Tommy driving, I gotta be extra careful. Extra careful. End up down there in the real shit, right? I gotta have to show it off my muscles and pick the truck up out of there. I think he knew that, Timbo. He was just being device, being a smart ass like he always is. It's better to be a smart ass than a dumb ass, right? Any day. Oh, barely clipped it. All right, we are back. There's our load in all her glory. There's some nice wood on there. There's some nice pieces, so it might be a decent load. We'll go ahead and got him. Okay, so let's see what we got here. All right, Nacho says 10. Oh no, he switched it, right? No, you said 10 still. Doc said 11, right? Nacho says 10. Lisa 74K. Yeah, Doc says 11. Mr. T-Bone 71,239. Device says 9. User F 75,500. Thumper 76. Watch your mouth talking about it. That's funny. Making a nacho sandwich? Hell yeah. They did too. A nacho sandwich. A nacho sandwich. And it doesn't sound that bad. I like nachos. And Trevor 82,100. Hell yeah. We're gonna go ahead and hit the button, I think. Gotta get back before the snow gets us. All right, so here we go. 75,197. 75,197. User F just over. 75,197. I think that might be Lisa. Oh, I already had the taste for nacho. I think that's Lisa. Do you guys concur on that? I think that's Lisa for the winner, which I don't think you're on the list yet. Nope. So hopefully it is Lisa. Hey, what's up? How you say that? Raz? They're calling you Wrath Boss. I remember you from earlier. Yep. Hey, Oregon, in chat, Rooster sent me to drop off saw blade and leave a like. Hell yeah. Yeah, I saw you over there earlier. Appreciate you stopping by, buddy. Appreciate the saw blade too. I need to sharpen all the time. Yeah, Lisa's the winner. Hell yeah. Good job, Lisa. All right, so I'm gonna read off these wins real quick. So Rabbit Rob has 1, Grub has 1, Device has 4, Thumper has 5, Watchdog has 2, FS25 to Life has 1, Bafo has 2, User F has 5, Brian has 3, Corey has 1, Mr. Forest Acres 2, Kingston 5, Timbo with the lead with 6, Blue Zack with 1, Fawn 1, Mr. T-Bone 2, Whiskey 1, Trucker Matthew 1, Justin Murray with 1, Thornton Willie with 1, I Am Toes has 1, Scary Boy has 1, and now Lisa has 1. So yeah, congrats on the win there. Just gotta keep coming back more and more times. You get more numbers, and you can win something cool at the end of the year. But that's gonna be it for tonight. I really appreciate you guys all hanging out as always. The turnout is crazy. If you guys are real out there, I really appreciate you guys hanging out all the time. Who knows? It doesn't seem like bots because the analytics not showing that. So man, it could just be, we could be hitting it good right now. But yeah, you guys are all awesome, and well, I won't be on tomorrow. I guess I could hold on, well, I'm gonna throw a link out here real quick. Well, I still want to send you guys his way because, oh, is he not live right? Oh, he is. Okay. Well, let me just go ahead and grab this link real quick. But if you guys want to go over there and give Frosty some love, he's over there playing some Arc Raiders. Awesome guy. Really good streamer. He's a pro. There's his link there. Oh, that is not where I meant to put that. I typed it in his chat. That's funny. That's not what I meant to do. One more like. There, if I could type his name right. Yeah, check out Frosty. Let him know the OT sent you. There we go, right there. I'll pin that to the chat. Buttons are hard right now. Why can't I pin that? Ah, there's his link though. Go over there, show him some love. Let him know that I sent you over there. And I'll see you guys all on Thursday. Take care, everybody. Make sure you check out Thumper tomorrow over on Twitch at 6 Central, only at our server over there. Really fun time. Make sure you guys check that out. But thanks, everybody. You guys are all awesome. And see y'all in the next one. Hell yeah, 40 likes? Hell yeah, I'll take that all day.